Is it time to buy or sell American Rebel Holdings stock? In this video, we will delve into American Rebel Holdings. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 25th of April, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has ranked American Rebel Holdings as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.37. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but it currently reflects a loss of 1.79% since our initial hold or accumulate recommendation. This equates to an average loss of 0.89% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. The stock currently sits at the lower end of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, which often presents an excellent buying opportunity. However, if the lower trend floor at $1.76 is breached, it may signal a slower pace of growth and could serve as an early warning for a potential trend reversal. Analyzing the present 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 36.17% over the next 3 months, with anticipated returns varying from a decline of 37.88% to an increase of 633.68%. Evaluating the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis predicts a projected change of negative 10.87%. According to our assessments, the stock's performance could range from a complete loss to an increase of 348.37% over the coming year. In practical terms, this suggests a future price that could fall anywhere between $0 and $17.26. Our latest daily update for American Rebel Holdings includes the headline, Significant Movements in American Rebel Holdings Incorporated Stock Price on Friday, with a fluctuation of nearly 30% between high and low. On the last trading day, which was Friday, April 25, 2025, the stock price of American Rebel Holdings Incorporated decreased by 1.79%, closing at $3.85, down from $3.92. Throughout the trading day, the stock fluctuated by 29.83%, ranging from a low of $3.52 to a high of $4.57. Over the past 10 days, the stock has declined in 6 of those days, amounting to a total decrease of 46.9% during this period. Notably, the trading volume also decreased on the last day, which can be seen as a positive indicator since volume typically follows the price trend. On that day, trading volume fell by 66 million shares, with a total of 17 million shares traded, valued at approximately $66 million and 18 cents. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached its highest price of $20.89 and its lowest price of $0.061. Currently, the price is 81.57%, or $17.04, below the 52-week high, and 99.76%, or $1,616.15, below the all-time high recorded on January 21, 2022, when the stock price peaked at $1,620. American Rebel Holdings, Incorporated, traded as AREB, has been making significant strides in its growth and market presence. Recently, the company expanded its distribution into North Carolina through a partnership with Adams Beverages, marking its reach to 10 states, with more planned. This rapid expansion not only broadens its market share, but also builds momentum that can be favorable for short-term stock performance, as investors often respond positively to growth narratives. Additionally, American Rebel has secured its title sponsorship of the American Rebel Light NHRA 4-Wide Nationals, further aligning the brand with motorsports enthusiasts, a highly engaged demographic. Such branding initiatives can enhance brand visibility and attract new customers, likely bolstering sales and positively impacting long-term stock price. The company is also pursuing an $11 million private placement to strengthen its financial position, which is crucial for funding future expansion and marketing efforts. With a recent nationwide advertising campaign launched to elevate brand awareness, these strategic moves are likely to enhance investor confidence and potentially lead to price appreciation. In the longer term, American Rebel's focus on diversifying its product offerings beyond just beer, branching into safety and security products, further mitigates risk. The community engagement and market presence generated through these partnerships and branding opportunities suggest strong growth trajectories, potentially leading to sustainable value creation for shareholders. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 26th of September, 2022, it was reported that EF Hutton assigned AREB a buy grade with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to American Rebel Holdings stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock with a strong sell recommendation. The following signals have been identified for American Rebel Holdings. The stock of American Rebel Holdings Inc. currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this indicates a general buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $3.88. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average near $3.35. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have been observed that may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, April 4, 2025, with the stock experiencing a decline of over 80%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. The Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. The pivots suggested a sell signal 15 days ago. The Bollinger Bands showed a buy signal 75 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a buy signal 9 days ago. The long-term moving average provided a buy signal 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages signaled a buy 18 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a sell signal 6 days ago. The long-term moving average provided a buy signal 18 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 16 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for American Rebel Holdings. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $3.07. Without support from accumulated volume beneath today's level, the risk increases significantly. A drop below this support level could lead to a substantial decrease in the stock price. This stock may experience considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. Additionally, with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is deemed to be very high risk. Over the course of the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.05 between its high and low, representing a change of nearly 30%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of approximately 50%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for American Rebel Holdings, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 12th of August, 2025. Now let's delve into some potential day trading levels for American Rebel Holdings. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for American Rebel Holdings is at $3.92. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be prudent to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already possess the stock, this could be an opportune moment to consider swing trading. On the downside, American Rebel Holdings meets its first support level at $3.07. Should this support level hold firm, it might represent a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for American Rebel Holdings from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were carried out by HRT Financial LP, who bought and sold 425,708 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 8 most recent insider trades, we find that insider power is positive, with a ratio of 56.720. In total, insiders purchased 1,006,060 shares and sold 181,652 shares in the last 8 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $3.60, reflecting a decline of 6.62%. This stock experiences substantial daily fluctuations, which introduces a significant level of risk. The low relative strength index at 19 somewhat mitigates that risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 14 days ago. Is American Rebel Holdings stock a good buy? American Rebel Holdings Incorporated shows several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At the current price level, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors either hold their positions or accumulate more shares while awaiting further developments. Due to a few minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation, downgrading it from a buy to a hold accumulate candidate. After assessing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 28th of April, we anticipate that American Rebel Holdings will open higher by 13 cents and begin trading at $3.98. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.